So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by clicking on the PayPal link in the description box, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Also, leave us a thumbs up. It helps us get more views.
Trump didn't even know till folks talked to him a few nights ago that, Mr. President, they said they're going to remove you in the next month, 2 months, and it's not going to be judicial. It's not going to be the Congress. They're planning on a sudden removal, sir, a coup. And the president's like, well, where is this? Get me that info. And then you try to get the info to him, and it black holes. They're redirecting the emails, the phone calls. I mean, I'm sorry. I just can't shut up about this. We're in the middle of something beyond any movie, Mike Cernovich.
I don't care.
Folks, they are going to blow the president's head off. They're going to bomb him. They're getting ready.
Yeah, so you and I have been squeezed out. So what I can tell you now, so Trump used to read my stuff and listen to your stuff. Kelly has stopped that. The only person now that can get to Trump is Hannity, and that is why there's a massive campaign now to have Hannity, fire Hannity's campaign. They're trying to do anything, including framing him for misconduct, to remove him. So
that's right.
Hannity
right now, Sean Hannity is one of the most important people in America because he's the only lifeline we've got to the president, and the president's acting on it. And Kelly's like, it's horrible. He watches Hannity and then does something about it.
Right, exactly. Two of the most important people, you know, other than you, obviously, in InfoWars, Sarah Carter and Sean Hannity. Right now, they are the ones, you know, Sarah Carter breaks really big stories. She goes on Hannity and talks about them. Trump is getting that information now, the very important stories from Sarah Carter and Sean Hannity. So the media is going after Hannity very hard. The deep state is going after Hannity. They want to get him kicked off of television. They're going to do anything they can to stop him.
And the good news is Limbaugh now admits there's a plan to kill Trump. So everybody's getting hardcore right now, and people should be getting hardcore.
Well, Laura Ingraham is tweeting about McMaster. Remember, you and I have been talking about McMaster since April, early April. Nobody else wanted to talk about it. Now it's the #1 story on Breitbart.
And we're not tooting our horn. People need to know why they hate us, because Cernovich and myself are patient zero. Cernovich particularly. In fact, get him first. I'm joking. It's just, this is not fun to be super preeminent in this, but it's our duty. We're doing it. And of course, I'm joking, but this isn't a game.
Right, and the ADL is going after me, claiming I'm doing code word of anti-Semitism.
They're trying to wind up a nut. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But meanwhile, McMaster has been purging Jews from the NSC. One guy, he's Jewish. He went to bar mitzvah in Israel. He had Adam Levinger had a security clearance pulled. Where is the ADL? So he's been getting rid of all kinds of Jewish people and pro-Israel people. But they're going after me and Ben Garrison cartoons because we're telling the truth about Soros, a Nazi collaborator.
Yeah, but it's really starting to backfire on them, where they're even calling Holocaust survivors who had families that were survivors. They're calling them Nazis now. I mean, this is getting to be crazy.
Yeah, like Lucian Wintrich, he's a grandson of Holocaust survivors. Forward Magazine created a list of people. They added me on the same list as the Ayatollah Khomeini. I can't. We're now in the world of pure farce. But what they're really trying to do is to get us murdered. There's no reason to put me on a list with the Ayatollah. But
it shows how precarious McMaster is. We got Priebus, we got Spicer, who are far less worse. We're going to get McMaster. Doesn't matter if I'm pushing daisies later, boy. We're going to get you in your big, fat, bald head. So get ready. Get ready, because we're never going to stop. You know it. I'm never going to stop. We're going to defend the Republic. We're going to win, and we're going to beat all of you. You understand? I may be out there in the cemetery by then, but you're going down. Stay there. I want to finish up with Cernovich, and then we got McAdoo. Cernovich has been so on target, like a laser beam, like a particle beam, that it's blowing me away with his sources, his work. I'm so honored that he's launching his own show, The War Room, coming up on September 4th, in about a month here. We got David Knight's show coming up about a week and a half. We're going to launch syndicated radio/TV program. Very, very excited about that, The Real News with David Knight. But we're all in, and he predicted the McMaster stuff. He predicted who would be fired. He predicted how it would happen. He predicted that they would go after folks that weren't, globalists. And now everything he said, you see, April, May, June, July, 4 months later, it's word for word what he said. And Bloomberg and others say, okay, Cernovich even knows where we're eating dinner. He's got horrible, evil sources inside. They're super good. And McMaster wants it shut down, saying it's a national security threat. It's McMaster and all these people that are leaking all the real national security stuff and saying the president's wrong about being wiretapped when it's confirmed. So Cernovich, Trump is surrounded. He's still getting a lot done. They're putting out fake polls saying he's behind in polls. They're in the news saying, don't worry about impeachment. Don't worry about a grand jury. We are going to remove him in the next few months. Bipartisanly, everybody better accept it. A big event's about to happen. You've got Michael Moore saying it, but you've got the former head of the CIA, Clapper, saying it. You've got people like Al Gore saying it. The president must move against them, and I get why he has some issues with Sessions, but Sessions is under open rebellion with all of his people under him doing nothing, he says. This is total mutiny. What do we, the people, do? What does Trump do? And how big is this?
Oh, it goes to the top, Alex. I mean, what the people have to do, I mean, we have to do a lot of things. I was going to wait to announce this in the next segment, but now that you're live, why don't we just talk it out? You know, YouTube has to ban us now because we're getting to Trump. We need to hold a freedom rally in front of every YouTube office in America, same day. You know, New York.
And
Austin.
explain that they don't want us getting to Trump and exposing the coup or the cop-killing operations of Soros before it goes into full gear. We got to do it in front of the White House. We've got to get in front of the White House. We've got to have other people every day saying, we're cutting the president off. We know you're planning a coup. And they can't say we're crazy because they're openly saying it.
Right. So the important thing is that, Alex, right now we're on the precipice. It is life or death. You have been banned from the White House. I've been banned. They won't let us on TV. They're afraid of us. We have social media and radio. YouTube knows that. And in conspiring with Deep State, they want to keep us off. We have to hold a freedom rally at Google headquarters. We have to march against this censorship. We can't just talk about it anymore. We can't just do another YouTube video about it, another Periscope, another tweet. We have to actually show up with signs. And let's just brainstorm it right now, Alex. Get everybody, get Leanne McAdoo, get everybody, just a big, huge, big tent, a big party, but also give speeches and have a rally and protest.
Because let's be clear about the new YouTube stuff. They said they're going to put you in this phantom zone where no one can see you or share you, but you're not technically deleted. Talk about lawyer games. You know, we're going to bury you alive, but you'll still be alive. This is the next level, and it shows they're getting ready to move. Do you agree with me? We've got to get the word out of how they're planning this coup.
Out. No, I'm talking to you right now. I'm freaked out about this because you can't even comment or like on the videos, Alex. That's the whole point. That's why I'm telling you, we have to have a march.
Oh, and who runs it? The ADL runs the new censorship.
Right. We have to get bodies on the ground and just show up and have a rally, and everybody's got to be there. You, me, Leanne, you know, Roger, the new media people, maybe Paul needs to fly in. This is life or death, Alex. They're within a month or two of completely shutting us all down.
And that's because the coup's about to happen. They're saying month or two, we're going to kill the president. Month or two, we're going to remove him. I mean, this is so sinister. And a lot of people are going, well, I'm going to sit on the fence and fine, you know, let them kill Trump. They're going to go after everybody, folks. They know the country's awakening. They're going to they're trying to kill the stock market right now. These people are criminal. We will defeat them if we stand up and have honor. And I got to say, I've been mad at some of the Republican talk show hosts, but Rush Limbaugh, Laura Ingraham, people like Michael Savage, I haven't been mad at him, but people like Sean Hannity, they're saying world government. They want to kill the president. They hate America. They're with radical Islam. They're planning to do it now. It's a deep state coup. You've got Lou Dobbs coming out saying clear and present danger, all saying the same term I used, signaling, and I know the president is signaling, and we understand. So, again, though, they're really going to try it, just like they tried to steal the nomination, just like they tried to block it with the faithless, you know, electors. The good news is they're a bunch of failures, and the real deep state that actually does the killing is to a man, basically not for this. The problem is they're still going to attempt it. How do you see them doing this, Cernovich? And I agree we should organize rallies all over the country and one big one. There's Google headquarters here in Austin. I know they're trying to draw me out to go to one of these events, and I know why, but I just got to do it. But it's just so crazy, the war we're in. And people later, even if we win or lose, are going to look back and wish they'd done something, baby. Wish you'd done something, just like Patrick Henry said, because we're in the thick of it. Cernovich, we're going to McAdoo.
Well, yeah, if they ban us from YouTube, that's when Trump will be killed. There's no question about it. So priority number one is, and I know that the people on the right or people like you don't like to march and do protests. We have to. We don't have any other choice. It is life or death. They're going to kill us. They're going to kill him. They're going to kill everybody, destroy livelihoods, destroy families, destroy nations. We need to come up with
and that's why they've got all the top leftists, Huffington Post writers saying there are physical attacks coming. They say, we've got our guns, we're going to kill you. And they're allowed to do it. They're weaponing up. They're loading the weapons. They don't know how to use them. And that's what's crazy. I've war gamed. Once they start this, they're going to be devastated. And they don't understand the HUMET and the patriots and the veterans have been making a list, marking it twice, who's naughty and nice. They don't. They think we kicked their butt in the election. I mean, if there is a civil war, Cernovich, what do you think is going to happen? Then we're going to McAdoo.
Well, if there's a civil war, it'll be bad for them, but it's bad for everybody. You have daughters, I have daughters. Innocent people are going to be harmed. So what we need to do is, before we can let the left start the civil war, we need to just march on these tech companies, show up, let them know we're not going to tolerate the censorship, fight back hard.
People should protest in front of Zuckerberg's house in Kauai.
Let's do it. I'm down. We got to get everybody out there, and we'll just have a big, huge, thousands of people.
And we should have a $100,000 contest. It's not about the money, but I want to be a prize. A $100,000 contest in the next week for whoever can get legally and lawfully at Google open houses or Facebook events live and have a legal, lawful stunt to expose what they're doing. Use HUMET on the ground to let them know what we're going to do in the information war offensive. What do you think?
Yeah, I said if we go to Google, I'm going to Cernovich Media, maybe you can do this too. We'll get buses. We'll have we got to do it, Alex. We have to get the people out there. It's not enough to have people doing videos. I don't care how many people.
Folks, they are going to blow the president's head off. They're going to bomb him. They're getting ready.
So we need people showing up. So whether that's a contest or.
Can you believe how crazy the left is and all these globalists? I mean, they're really nuts.
Yeah, we have to. So we have to get people out there knocking on doors, holding signs, protesting at these corporate offices. So yeah, let's think of a contest and we'll make it happen.
It's this weird coming of age of all these beta leftists that they really want a blood war. They've really never been in one. They've never even been in a fist fight. And they're literally just frothing for this existential coming of age deal.
Yeah, they're delusional. So, yeah, I want to go there. Again, let's talk, figure it out. We need to make it happen. We need to do it
Well, it's just like Bill Clinton's a rapist contest changed the election. We've had some others that have been affected, but we need everybody just to turbocharge. Just get on live TV, folks. Just call into C-SPAN. Just rattle their cage because they mean to kill the president. Leanne McAdoo, thank you, Mike Cernovich. You're on in 43 minutes.
Thank you, Alex.
Wow.
If you're interested to learn how to create content and spread content, we'll show you how. Go to the Operation How YouTube channel, click on the About button, and then click Message. Send us an email. If you want to engage, become an info warrior, we will train you up.
If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon below the video to get notified when the latest new content drops.
Keep us in your prayers. We get a lot of resistance for putting these videos out, but to Yahweh be the glory.